Hi, this is Jack Dyer, and this is Caller Go Ahead, a show made up of voicemails left by listeners at 702 546 6329. Enjoy the show.
So, I'm a kid, so I don't know if this is gonna get put on here, but I don't know. I feel like there's no one to talk to, like about legitimate stuff. But I feel as though the world is just one picture. Every time you look at it changes, like the picture does, but pictures aren't supposed to change. And it's my life, it just keeps changing, and I don't want it to change, but it does. And it's frustrating when you want something to not change and it changes. And yeah, adults say they say things like, oh, my boy is growing up so fast or my girl's growing up so fast. But kids always think, oh, we're just having fun, but I'm not that kid. At school, yes, I make jokes and everything, but I'm just so scared. 'Cause no one's ever taught me anything, taught me real life skills. I have no self-control, and I'm just so scared of what's going to happen. What's going to happen when I get older? Do I just fade away? I don't know. I just felt as though you guys may have the answer, or people out there may have an answer to my question of what happens when you're a kid and you grow up. What happens to you? Who teaches you things? Is it hard? I just want to know. It feels as though when I ask that question, people say, oh, you'll get it. But whoever gets it, no one gets it. It's just so frustrating. Anyways, though, I thought you guys could answer that question. But thank you if you heard this. And thank you for understanding.
Okay, so get this, right? I went on a stupid expensive trip to Breckenridge, Colorado, okay? Right? You know, you know, right? And sorry about the cough. That's going to be a little persistent in the story because I caught the mega flu. I'm talking bronchitis mixed with the flu, a little concoction that my cousin gave me. And let me tell you, kid, it's the worst. So, here's how it went. My cousin catches bronchitis. And everyone knows that's super contagious, right? Oh, and sorry about my voice too. But anyway, everyone knows that's super contagious. But he decides to go on the airplane to come to Colorado anyways, right? And I catch it on my vacation. And I get it. And on the worst day, I have to fly home. And on the journey home, our flight gets delayed 10 hours. Okay? 10 hours. So for 10 hours, I'm in Denver, Colorado, dying. I'm literally dying. I'm on two edibles, and I'm sick as fuck. In Denver, Colorado, waiting 10 hours for an airplane. And it's not even Delta or anything like that. It's like the shittiest airline there is. It's Frontier. It's Frontier. I'm gonna have to get on this fucking plane with bronchitis of the worst stage, of the worst strand of the flu. By the way, I have the flu too at this point. With the worst strand of the flu since the fucking dark ages, since modern medicine. And I have to get on this plane and come all the way back to Atlanta Airport. Do you know the toll that has on the human body? You fucking don't. Only me, my mom, and my grandfather know. It was so contagious. He got the whole household sick. The house that was literally 2 minutes away from any civilization. This house was on the middle of a fucking ranch in fucking, I think it's called Fairplay. I don't know. It's so far away. Oh my God, it ruined my whole trip. I'll tell you that much right now, buddy. It was literally fucking hell. Oh, I want to die.
I just got dropped off by someone that may or may not have broken my heart. The jury is out on that, and I thought, how to best categorize and explore my grief than to call the voicemail of someone who is going to put it on a podcast. And here I am. So it's just this one thing that I've had going with this guy for about a year. I recently moved, or I didn't recently move. I moved to the city that I'm living in currently exactly 1 year ago tomorrow, and I just found out that my first, I just moved to the city exactly a year ago. I moved to the city exactly a year ago tomorrow. My first friend in the city is this guy. He and I are on and off. It's a sexual relationship. That no one cares about that. I don't care about that. I guess I do care about that because I am talking here, but regardless, I'm sorry. I'm a mess. I am a mess. I just found out today that he is moving to another city that is 6 hours away, and we've had a very tumultuous relationship, and it's kind of, the car ride at the end was filled with awkward silences where I explained my feelings and opened my heart, and I received very little in return. And I'm not sure if he did it because he did not share these feelings, or if maybe he thought it was kinder to not say anything at all. But the year I have spent with him has definitely been a lesson in learning that the harder you try and push something to work, or push two pieces together, the more likely it is to break. I guess if this is something that gets shared with people that they can hear, and I don't sound like I'm drunk because I'm completely sober, I'm just miserable. Give your time to people that will actually give time back, because I spent hours waiting for this boy to give me 10 minutes of his time.
I hate when people leave their damn turn signals on when they're on the highway. You're in the right lane, you got your left turn signal on. I'm afraid to go past you because I don't think you see me, but I know you see me. And I know you just got that turn signal on to piss me off. I know it's a conspiracy.
Okay, this is actually, like, pretty weird, because, like, I don't want people to judge my voice, because I kind of hate it myself. But anyways, I just was calling because, you know, I just listened to the first episode, and I feel like I'm in love with Brooke. You know, she talked about med school and being an adult and stuff, and, you know, I'm actually an adult now, and it's just weird because it's like, it doesn't feel different. Like, I'm an adult, technically, but am I? Like, I feel like the only thing that's changed is happiness seems like not a real thing anymore. It's just like, you know, I mean, every day passes and there's happy moments sometimes, but, like, are there ever really happy moments? Because you live in a happy moment, and it's there, but then it ends, and you know it's going to end, so then all you start thinking about is how that moment's going to end, and it's just like, well, I can't really be happy anymore. But when you're a kid and you're, you know, small and not so smart, you just live in that happiness, and that's all you care about, and, you know, it'll end when it ends, but for now, you're just happy. But I feel like I just can't be happy, you know. But anyways, my first call is just because, you know, Brooke, I liked her voice, I liked what she had to say. Just wanted her to know that. And, maybe we could, get something going, but, anyways, Brooke, if you're listening, I hope you didn't have a cavity.
Okay, so It's been some time in the streets for a while now. It's been a really long time since I've been out. And surprise, surprise, nothing has changed. Even going out for school is a pretty weird thing. Living in, pretty bad place. No, it's not bad. It's just really weird. Even for a teen to see all this stuff, it's kind of weird. Just yesterday, I just saw a night ambulance pick up this dude from the house. Went back to sleep, normal. People gone from school being, jumped, molested, fights going on, a bunch of other stuff. It's sad that I have to go through a lot of this, even though I used to live in bad places. There's a lot of people saying they want to end it, but surprise, surprise, they have nothing to worry about. They just feel sad on the inside. I try to go through it. I just need to say that there is a way to go through. Always just think that there's something in front of you. Something bright, nice, it could be anything you want. There's always something waiting for you at the end. Keep your goals steady. Forget all the bad stuff. You got it. That's the key. Keep out everything. Go through. That's really it. Also, I finally have all my strings back on my guitar, all 6. Finally got it fixed after it was broken. I know I have 3 minutes, but, it's amazing to see people go through life again. It's amazing to see people actually live. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. I go through a lot of this. Sometimes smartest people are the youngest. Sometimes the best are the oldest too. Oh, God, I love my life. I love it so much. Cherish it. Love it as long as you can. Cherish high school, everything. Goodbye.
I really want to go to Iceland. Iceland is my dream calling. But I'm a high schooler, and I'm not getting out anytime soon. And once I graduate, I'm probably not going to go to college because I don't see myself actually doing that. And I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I just really want to go to Iceland. Really bad. That's all. Bye. Thanks.
Hi, I just wanted to talk about something that I have gone through and I'm currently going through because I think it might help other people who are dealing with similar things, at least I hope. When I was younger and all through my childhood, I was molested, beaten, made fun of, manipulated, ignored, threatened with my life, pretty much everything terrible you can think of. And because of that, I have just been diagnosed last year with PTSD. And I'm 37 now, and so yeah, it took a while. But what I really want to talk about is having PTSD and everything that comes along with that, and going to therapy and growing as a person and getting help saved my life. And it's okay to have bad days. It's okay to have days where you don't feel awesome or, multiple days. And you always can get through it, and you will get through it. Even though these things kind of do horrible, messed up things to your adolescent brain that give you delightful personality traits as an adult, making terrible, terrible decisions in relationships and in life. But getting help was literally life-changing. I hate to use that word, but it was. And I'm a mom. I have a daughter who's 10. I'm a single mom, but I'm working and I'm doing it and supporting us. And she is amazing. She's an amazing kid. and she won't know what I went through, or at least personally, I guess, if that makes sense. But, you know, we're all going to have our struggles, and no matter what you go through, you can do this. You got this.
I was going to call it a rant, but now I'm like trying to back out of it. But so I was in a relationship with this person, and it was really toxic to me. They never showed that they reciprocated the feelings that I gave into the relationship. So I tried to stick out through the relationship. All my friends were saying, hey, you should get out of this relationship. And I was like, no, I can do this. It'll be fine. He said he was going to change. He said he was going to pay more attention, show me he actually loves me. And he never did. So I ended up having to take a break, and now I'm really upset and sad about it. I was going to say more, but I only have 3 minutes, so there's my crappy story. I hope it's not too boring. Have a nice day, I guess. Bye.
So I've been dating this guy for 3 months. It's long distance. He lives in Illinois. I live in Texas. My problem is I'm attracted to other people, which I don't want to be with these people, and I don't want to have relationships with these people. I love my boyfriend, but I still am attracted to these people, and I don't know if that's a problem or if it's just something people naturally do. I've never really been in very many relationships, so I just need advice, I guess. Thanks.
All right, I got this in 3 minutes. I have a Polish father, and around Christmas time, he told me to shit on the floor. I'm sorry, I can get through this. So he told me to shit on the floor, right? So how does one shit on the floor? Did he do it on purpose, you might think? No. Evidently he got a stomach virus, all right? He's taking shit on the toilet, and, you know, everything was going fine there. So he walks from the toilet because he felt like he had to throw up. So obviously he had to walk in the kitchen and get a bowl. But for some reason he didn't pull his pants back up. So he walked with his pants down to the kitchen where he proceeded to throw up in the kitchen sink. And then he just shit on the floor at the same time because he's sick. And then it gets better from here. If I can only stop laughing. It gets better from here. So he shits on the floor, and then he goes to clean it up. And he smells it. So he has to spray it down. And he proceeds to throw up from cleaning some shit off the floor. But the weirdest part about this whole story is the fact that he had to run out of the bathroom and he didn't pull his pants up. So he could have avoided shitting on the floor altogether. Now, what makes this story even more interesting is the fact that I used to be a professional dominatrix. So if this is the funniest story I have to tell you for my Polish father, there's obviously something either wrong with me, my family, or what I used to do. Something's not right here. My name is O'Donahair on Instagram, OHDONNAHAIR. I've got stories for days. This is probably pretty tame, but whatever. I have 3 minutes. I'm going to fill it up with something, right? If you pay for time with 3 minutes, you should fill it up with something or whatever. So, okay, cool. Have a wonderful night. Moral of the story is don't run from the bathroom with your pants down ever if you're shitting to begin with, because you don't know where it's going to go.
Hey, I'm not exactly sure what this is. I just kind of found it on Instagram, found the number, and it's 11:44 p.m. EST right now, and why the fuck not, right? I guess the thing I have to talk about is that recently I rewatched an old VHS tape, and to rewatch it I had to pull out from the very back of our closet this old VHS player, like from the dawn of time. Plugged it into my TV, had to find cables for it, yada yada. Got it working. And the video I picked to play was this video of me as a kid, and we went through the Strasburg Railroad in Pennsylvania, and it's just so weird. I never knew, you never think of how curious you were as a kid, but watching this video is probably one of the coolest things I ever did. And if you have an old family video that you've ever wanted to watch, this is anybody who's listening, if this goes in the episode, do it. Honestly, you won't regret it. It's weird, but yeah, that's my piece. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you for listening to this episode. You can find more episodes on Spotify and iTunes. We also post episodes to YouTube, individual messages to Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. All of those are at Caller Go Ahead. And you can find all of our work at callergoahead.com. The show is made possible by the games we make, Party Games, Super Fight, and Red Flags, the miniatures game Gatefall. You can find out about all of those at jackdyer.com. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.